see a fire burning from a place beneath the trees.
I told you I'll be talking to Ruth Wilson.
But arrows are rushing. Now take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. This public-private conversation.
In just a bit, talking to Ruth Wilson, gospel reggae artist, live on WatzHott. Select the face, Mr. Dynamix.
Yeah, you tell me, where else can you find such beauty? Gazing over Rima's peaks, our mountains give me the luscious plains and the sweet taste of an undiscovered sparkling water spring. And I can take this feeling to a new and higher level, cause I'm walking on cloud nine. See the baseline in my waistline, no treble.
You have to agree, this is a beautiful voice. This is a beautiful voice, man.
In a land where men seek diamond and gold, on the mountains of sand and clay, lay riches untold. Yeah, if you look into my eyes real closely, you'd see a fire burning from a place beneath the trees. Perfected sceneries, the mighty Pataros are rushing. Now take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me, cause baby I'm a Gaia. You tell me, where else can you find such beauty? Gazing over Rima's peaks, our mountains give me the luscious plains and the sweet taste of an undiscovered sparkling water spring. And I can take this feeling to a new and higher level, cause I'm walking on cloud nine. See the baseline in my waistline, no treble. The yana makes me groove to the beat, and I'm so blessed and I needs the mirror.
The name is Ruth Wilson.
Private conversation between you and me.
Are we gonna get into your business in just a few, right?
Yeah. Take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see.
Out to the studios of Paradigm, that's my good friend Vijay.
Baby, I'm a Gaia.
My only coolie boy friend, right?
Yeah.
He's trying hard for me black, but he's still a coolie boy.
Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese girl. Yeah. Oh. God bless my land, God bless my home. God bless my land, God bless my home. If you love Gaia, just sing, God bless my land, God bless my home. Oh yeah, God bless my land, God bless my home. Now take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. Cause baby, I'm a Gaia. Yeah. Take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. Public-private conversation between you and me. Baby, I'm a Guyanese, a woman of the soil from the land of the free. Yeah, I am Guyanese. Yeah, I'm a Guyanese girl.
And that's what she said. She's Guyanese, and I'm speaking here with those of you folks who haven't had the chance to join me on Facebook. That's Power Jam Facebook. If you want to go to Caribbean Power Jam Radio on the Facebook page, you'll see who Ruth is. If you come on the WatzHott, that's facebook.com/ Mr. Dynamix. Yes, you're going to see her there. Or / WatzHott Guyana. Yes, she's on Facebook, and we are live right now. I don't think we were in the Power Jam app because, all the technical people are in Guyana. I'm operating from home today, and, we going to be doing this kind of live video plus slash audio. All the folks on the different streams on Caribbean Power Jam, very special good afternoon to you. The jammers in the app, I can't forget you folks. You are lots of beautiful bunch of people. I want to introduce you to a beautiful young lady this afternoon. Her name is Ruth Wilson. So Ruth, let me hear if your microphone is working. Just sound your voice there for me.
Microphone test 1 2.
Yeah. You have to give them your name and tell them something about you and, be started from there. Ruth Wilson, welcome
All
to Caribbean Power
right.
Jam.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, welcome to Caribbean
Thank you
Power
so much
Jam
for
Radio.
having me. Yes. Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Dynamic. It's really a pleasure to be here. It's really a pleasure to be here. But as you said, my name is Ruth Wilson. Originally Ruth English, for those of you who don't know. And yeah, I just love to laugh. I love to live. I love to smile. And I love to see other people laugh. That's just who I am.
You say in the song you've been saying, I'm a Guyanese. So I have to ask you where you're from. You've been announcing it brave and bold. I'm a Guyanese. Are you a Guyanese from out of the Paradigm Studio or the Guyanese from out of Guyana?
Definitely out of the Paradigm Studios. You can see I'm in my second home.
Your second home. But I want to tell you, before I get into some of the, stuff about, let me just play music a little bit slight in the background so, some folks could get, yeah. If this is too loud down, let me know, right? Just, just vibing in here, the inside here. And this, like I said before, it's Ruth Wilson. And I want to go to the stage that is the sister of Sean English. You folks remember Sean English? A few years ago, back in the earlies, I think 2006, 2007, he won the jingle competition with GT&T. Yes, that's the same Sean English guy, Are you the big sister or the small sister?
Oh, come on. I'm the small sister. Do I look older than him?
No, I mean Sean just look like if he's drinking from a cup I would want to drink from because every day I look at myself in the mirror getting older. I see Sean
100%.
Sean looking younger, so I say I gotta get some of the juice or something happening on the Guyana side that I need to come and tap into. Only person looking.
I know he's watching, so he probably should hook you up with the secret.
It must be the coconut water. I think he did trying to sell me the other day, So I guess
could be. Yeah.
So here I said Ruth Wilson. So Ruth, you basically can I say you are a Guyanese artist, or I just say Guyanese gospel artist? Why I want to say that because a lot of folks been hearing a lot of these reggae music around, and I know that lots of them have your voice in the background as backup vocals. So, and some of them are not gospel. So I will put you in the bracket as a professional backup singer, and you choose to do, your faith is Christian and your heart is with God. So, is this song that you just, Mirror, Mirror, is this one of your first song, or this is number what in your song catalog as a solo artist?
All right. So to be totally honest with you, there's another song that's before this one, but it's not out there. It was done playfully. But this song, Mirror Mirror, is the official, well-registered, well-grounded, find everywhere on the musical platforms and whatnot. So I would say this one is the very first one of the introduction to Ruth Wilson coming to the front more than being at the back.
Okay, so Ruth, I wanna ask you, how was this like working? That's for a moment. That's gonna deviate to go to you working with the studio to do other gospel backup vocals and stuff. I mean, how does the element of your faith, plays with your mind because you're in this professional space doing the work. I'm just trying to feel you out to see what's your mindset when you're doing other regular genre of music and not gospel.
All right, so let me put it in a full scale that I hope everybody will be able to understand. I am Christian from heart. I love the Lord, and I grew up as a Christian, and it will always be that way. However, I also do believe that even though there are songs out there that I haven't necessarily for that is gospel. Think about the root of where the song is from.
Yeah, the
Now,
consciousness
as
of
a
some of the songs.
Christian, yes, there it is. Songs about unity, about love, about anything that is positive, we're in support of. We're all in support of. So just because a song doesn't have Jesus in it, it doesn't mean that it's not all for support. So I'm patriotic by heart. So anybody who would have had like a patriotic song all about Guyana, I would have my voice on that. Fun fact, if I may plug this in, Shelly G's Guyana. Hi, I'm the backup artist for that. So that's exactly where I was getting to. So just because a song does not have Jesus in it, it doesn't mean that I am not in support of it.
Have you ever done any work with Samuel Medas?
Yes, I have actually. Yes, on a couple of his earlier songs. Yes.
Okay, so you folks, you're hearing that right now. This is not a newcomer in terms of holding the microphone or sounding her voice. She's been around a while, and she has been instrumental in the development of so many people's music. Because listen to me, sometimes I hear some song and I say the singers them should just retire, left the backup to play alone. You know, there has some songs like that where the backup is so nice. You want to throw away the artist, and that's the kind of artist that Ruth Wilson is. And today her song is Mirror Mirror. We're going to talk some little bit more about Mirror Mirror, but I always like to celebrate the artists and the music. So let me go back to the song here. You folks in the jammers, I want to see you in the app. Let me, when you rate this song, when you do folks on Facebook and wherever you are, just rate this song. The song is Mirror Mirror. It's Ruth Wilson, and listen to it. There's a conscious vibe, and it's the sweetness and the smoothness of that voice. Listen.
I was born in a land
men seek
where
diamond and gold.
diamonds and gold.
On the mountains of sand and clay, lay riches untold. Yeah, if you look into my eyes real closely, you'd see a fire burning from a place beneath the trees. Perfected sceneries, the mighty Pataros are rushing. Now take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah. You tell me, where else can you find such beauty? Gazing over Rima's peaks. Our mountains give me them luscious plains and the sweet taste of an undiscovered sparkling water spring. And I can take this feeling to a new and higher level, 'cause I'm walking on cloud nine. See the baseline in my waistline, no treble. The yana makes me groove to the beat. And I'm so blessed and I'm Guyanese. The mirror, tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah. Take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. Public-private conversation between you and me. Baby, I'm a Guyanese. God bless my land, God bless my home. God bless my land, God bless my home. If you love Guyana, just sing, God bless my land, God bless my home. Oh yeah, God bless my land, God bless my home. Now take a look into my mirror, tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah. Take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. Public-private conversation between you and me. Baby, I'm a Guyanese, a woman of the soil from the land of
Ruth Wilson. Wilson and the Mirror Mirror. That's the name of the song. You can get it on all the streaming platforms. Yeah, you could go to iTunes, you could go to Amazon, you could go anywhere that you normally would get your songs in from and download and support Ruth Wilson. And Ruth, as I'm giving them that information, let's get some of your social media handles so that they could go find you. And you have to follow her on YouTube, follow her on Facebook, follow her on Instagram. If she get TikTok, wherever Ruth is, I want you to go and plant your roots there. So you're going to be rooting with Ruth. Right?
I love it. I love the play on the words there. Yes, indeed. You can find me anywhere as Ruth Wilson. It's going to be on TikTok. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Facebook. I'm more active on Facebook because I started out there as a trying to push the songs out that I would have worked on so that, people will know that the talent was there. People will know that it's there. And some of the songs that, that they enjoy today have been some of the songs that I was privileged actually to work on right here in Paradigm Studios. So you type in Ruth Wilson, can't miss me.
So Ruth, so this is Mirror Mirror. This is your first song. What else do you have in store for us? If you want to, give us a little sneak peek of what you have in the middle for us.
So as I mentioned before, there is another song that I would have done playfully before Mirror Mirror. And I am in the works right now of getting back into the studio to do it over. I feel like my voice have grown over time. The song was done 9 years ago. And baby Ruth is still there, but this is grown up Ruth.
Yeah.
So we're gonna come back into the studio and we're gonna do it over, and this is gonna be the next project that I'll be working on. So truly, I kind of want to start on the songs that I have, and I keep using quotes, playfully done, that people maybe would have heard, and they really loved it and stuff. But we are in the era of getting our songs registered and getting a copyright and stuff like that. So I really want to be able to protect my craft as well. And I just want to point this out, fun fact, Mirror Mirror was actually written 9 years ago. It was written specifically for a competition. I think it was Black Gold Entertainment. They had a poetry slam, a hip hop poetry slam. And it was written by the one and only Sean English. Sean wrote this song.
Yeah.
Sean is a really amazing writer. When I tell you, he put pen to paper on this song and he just sang it and sent it to me and said, hey, put your rupee spin on it. And that's exactly what we're listening to right now. That's the rupee spin on it.
What I love most is how you hug the melodies of the rhythm, because this is the growing up route. You kind of you're like a race car going around the South Dakota circuit, and come into a steep bend, and you're just bending and just turning and twisting and weaving and just hugging it and in key with it. You didn't go off, But that's one of the things I like. Your vocals are intact. I want to give you, if I got to give you 100, I give you 100 out of 100 on that, And
thank you so much.
You hug that song very well. Yeah, you kind of romance the song. I know you're a Christian girl and thing, but you get husbands. Romance in me. You romance the song. You kind of go and the breathing and everything was perfect on that song. I listened to it and I said, yes, this is an expression of excellence here, and I want to celebrate you with that, because not every day we hear stuff on the radio coming out of Ghana that we can say is excellence, because it seems as though things are in the reverse in Ghana. Good is bad and bad is good, and we need to do something about that. I'm happy that folks are coming out with things that are positive, and I keep asking to all the artists who claiming that some of these things they're hearing is nonsense, but they ain't giving nothing. But they're still complaining that nonsense playing. If you don't put nothing, you got to drown the nonsense with proper things and proper things and proper things. And that's, I want to say right now, congratulations for the Mirror Mirror release. I think something is in the making there. But I'm going to try to see. I know the folks over at Caribbean Power Jam, they love, especially Sean in the morning program. He has a following there. they like this kind of conscious music and stuff. So I'm going to ask him to also give you an interview on this morning program on Caribbean Power Jam. That's between 10 and 12. And introduce it to some of the jammers that occupy the space in the morning, and they're going to love your music, and they're going to
I'm
support
happy
you.
to do it. I'm
Yes, and
happy
I'm
to do
also
it.
going to
Thank
give
you
him the
so,
song
so
so
much.
it could go in rotation on Caribbean Power Jam. And just saying that also right now, the folks who have music to good music. And I said when I said good music because I said today I would have looked for some of the Guyanese females and pull some of the videos and play it. And if, of every 5 songs I pull, 4 of them get cussing or something inside that wasn't appropriate. So
Yeah.
I can't play all these things before and then bring Ruth into all these things here right now. God, I can't get to heaven. I got hopes and get into heaven, So
You're
I
fighting
can't
for your seat in heaven, right?
I can't eliminate myself before that. I'm gonna cast stamp and say, hey, but you did all these violations in addition to all the other stuff that they have. Because me sins are plenty. So I didn't want to add anything. So I wanted to keep it sober until I have that talk with you. And
We're
it's been,
admitting our sins are plenty. Did you ask God to forgive you?
no, I tell you, me sins plenty. Me sins was so much I had to lose a whole foot
Oh,
to get rid
wow.
of some of them. So it's the kind of plenty
Wow.
sins, enough sins. So, like I said, it's a pleasure having you here on Caribbean Power Jam. And Jammers, what do you think about this voice? Jammers, what do you think about this voice? I want to see some comments in Caribbean Power Jam. I want to ask some of my sisters, Don J and Marshawn, if you were listening to the program, I want you to drop Ruth's link. That's a link to get to her music on iTunes, on Amazon, yes, and her Spotify links so people can join and help her to
Yeah,
push her
it's on
music on the
YouTube
playlist.
too,
And yeah,
and you can find it on all the social media platforms as well. If you go on Instagram, you go on WhatsApp when you're posting your status. If you go on TikTok, you go on Facebook, you're gonna mirror, and you can't miss the picture. It's just Guyana all over the place. The flag is there, the colors are there. I'm in there. You can't miss it.
The
Can't miss
malicious
it.
waves and the sweet taste of an undiscovered sparkling water spring. And I can take this feeling to a new and higher level. Cause I'm walking on cloud 9. See the baseline in my waistline, no treble. The honor makes me groove to the beat. And I'm so blessed and
Ruth Wilson. And Ruth, I just want to ask because I was going to keep you for two more minutes. I mean, in the musical
Sure.
world in Guyana, what would you want to see, improve so that you can have a better experience, musical experience? I'm not talking about the studio. And I don't want you to say anything that's gonna put you in trouble too. So make sure you answer careful before Vijay don't get no more work inside that studio. So
No, don't fall into this. Oh, Vijay's a really cool guy, man. I mean, you're talking about me romancing the song and whatnot. I have worked with Vijay behind the scenes for at least over 10 years. So Vijay and I have this connection where if he knows that I can do better in this line, he's gonna stop me and be like, do it over. And I'm gonna do it over. And we do the same thing. We work together in terms of backup and whatnot. But honestly, I'll tell you this. In terms of what I see on the music scene, we gotta stop fighting one another, man. We gotta stop fighting one another. We gotta be able to support each other and support each other's music. Like it feels so refreshing for me to sit down and before I came on here to do my interview, I was able to see music videos from Guyanese. I've been out of the radio game a little while now, so it's like it's just this nostalgic moment where I was able to listen to Guyanese music, and we don't get that all the time. We really don't. And I know that there are people who are gonna come and be like, "Whoa, what are you talking about?" I mean, like I said, I've been in the radio game before, and maybe I've been out of it a little too long because personally I would love to just sit down and listen to a radio station that pushes us, that push us Guyanese. I mean, sometimes, yes, we got the foreigners that kick in and whatnot and stuff like that, but we are now in the era where we can do better for ourselves. We can get really good quality music out there. I had a friend of mine who listened to the song and they were like, it was not what they were expecting because from where they remember, from where we started from, he was expecting the song to be trash. He was expecting the track to be trash, but we're not in that part anymore. And
Yeah,
sometimes it's so hard. And I keep thinking about it over and over again. And I hope I step on no toes or whatnot. But I think about it a lot that it's the people with the talent that you hardly would get to hear and see because sometimes they ain't got the cash flow in there, but there's no support for them as well. And in terms of support, that support needs to come from wherever it can come from, but you should not have to be associated with anybody particularly to get that support either. We're Guyanese, and sometimes we can be so foreign minded when you listen to the radio station. There's so many songs out there that is full foreign, and it's like you can't get to enjoy the Guyanese music. And it's when people listen to the music and they be like, "Is that a Guyanese song?" Yeah. How they don't know that? Because it's not being airplayed. So we are now in the era where that is beginning to change, and I absolutely love that. From my days of being in radio, I can see that that's being able to change. But I also want to say, as an experienced radio broadcaster, doing interviews again, I've been out of it for a little while. I don't know if this has changed, but I just want to encourage all Guyanese artists out there. If you get a message or a phone call, hey, I want to do an interview with you, take it. We cannot continue to sit down and complain that our music is not being played, specifically gospel music and gospel artists. We cannot continue to sit down and say that our music is not being pushed, it's not being played. Radio stations are more for the secular side and they're not playing the Guyanese gospel music. But the moment you get a message to do an interview, you want to play favorites. You want to turn that down because you want it to be on a specific station. No, I really don't care. I want Mirror Mirror to be that song that is out there that when people listen to it, they feel proud to be a Guyanese and they can relate to it. So I really don't care who calls me. Hey, we want to talk about Mirror Mirror. I'm there. Okay, I'm not picking and choosing. I am there. So we need to have Guyanese artists to have a little bit to be a little bit more open minded. I mean, there might be some things in play, but we need to be open minded and we need to come to the realization that we are in the era where good music can come out there. Make sure you get your stuff protected. Back then, it was us throwing the music on Facebook, it was us throwing it on YouTube and trying to get airplay. But we gotta make sure that we are registered and we protect what is ours, that it's not being stolen from anybody else out there. Because we've got great talent right here. We've got great talent. And it's high time we get a chance to hear them and they showcase what they are capable of.
I was supposed to ask you like 3 or 4 more questions, but you already answered all of them in your ramble just now. You went to talk to the artists. You talk about one of the things that you didn't formally say, but I'm going to say it for you. We need to encourage the leadership of Guyana to enact copyrights in Guyana so that we can start to be protected so our songs will get into documentaries and into movies and sitcoms, and there is a residual finance for us there, and somebody with a reasonable catalog will see a monthly stream of income coming in, and you can use that income record to go to the bank and get loans and them kind of stuff. But right now, I guess if I'm going to call a name, I want to call out a name right now. I guess the only person who at the level right now in Guyana that has that kind of pull, I'm going to say is Sammy. I know he's not my best person, but listen to me. Sammy is one of the guys who's a little more organized in the music business. I beat him up a lot, and I guess I don't beat him up because I want to beat him up. I beat him up for my own personal reasons and stuff. But it's not about Sammy right now. But he has the stuff organized. I see all the other stuff sit down and waiting on pittance to come to them from the government, and I want to ask them to rise up. Let your music speak for you. So at the end of the day, even if you get favor, you're getting a favor to present something that's extraordinary and extra special. We had lots of great Guyanese artists, and lots of them come out of Paradigm Studio also. Because in the early days of Paradigm, it was Sean English and it was Sammy and it was a whole bunch of other folks. That was over there. Now Mark doing work there too. So it's a great place.
Yeah.
So I'm bigging up the
But I
Paradigm.
also want to, yes, big up to Paradigm indeed. But sorry if I hope I didn't cut you off on what you were about to say there. But because you said some things that I didn't say, but you like to speak for everybody, I'm gonna say this that I really think that everybody needs to hear as well. And I'm strong-minded on gospel artists for this. Now, I mentioned earlier that in the industry, we need to stop with this backbiting. We need to stop with this fighting. We need to stop with this competition about who's better than who's doing it greater than who. You got to give respect where respect is due. But also, stop gatekeeping information. If you have the information to help somebody else along the way, why are you keeping it secret? Why are you keeping it for you? We don't build legacies by holding on information that everybody can get a piece of the pie, and we need to stop trying to steal the whole pie for ourselves. We all can win. There is no need for competition, especially if everybody has their own unique voice. Everybody has their own unique sound. What is the competition about? We should be able to work with each other and be able to pull our brother and sister along the way, right? We should not have to be afraid of trying to find the right person to go through the right channels of getting the song out there. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I know I've seen from behind the scenes and from the distance. So I just want to put that there and let it sink in. Stop the backbiting. Stop the competition. Help your brother along the way. If you got the information that you know it will be able to assist somebody else to get a piece of that pie, even if it's just a little slice for now, and later they can win, share. That is how you build legacies.
So beautifully said. And with that, I want to say that the opportunities at Caribbean Power Jam is still open. Those of you folks with great music, and if you have songs that are, a little bit dirty on the edges and stuff, and you have a clean version of the song, send the clean version to the radio station. We don't play dirty stuff on the radio, and so you make sure.
You most likely can't.
And that's a policy at Caribbean Power Jam. So make sure. Some folks have two versions of the song. They write the song for the party, and they have the little, the little smut and stir in it. And then there is a clean version with a replacement, a nice story behind it. I encourage you folks with those kind of songs, to get two versions. One you put on the radio, the other one you can leave in the dance hall. That's where it belongs. But you can't send it to the radio station and then say that they didn't play it. They ain't playing it because it didn't meet the requirements of the station. Right? So you can always send your music to Caribbean Power Jam Radio at gmail.com. You can send your music to WatzHott Radio. That's WatzHott at gmail.com. That's WatzHott at gmail.com. If you know Kester D, you send the gospel people. You can send your music to KesterDean at gmail.com. Yes, in Kester D, you have the Caribbean Praise Radio going also. And you were talking about a place you can get Guyanese music 24/7. I do have WatzHott Radio that has a 24/7 stream. It's not launched as yet fully, but it's available. You can go there. You can go type in WatzHott Radio. That's WatzHottRadio.com. WatzHottRadio.com. And you can listen to commercial-free Guyanese music 24/7, every day, all day, for the rest of your life. because that's how long it's going to be around. After I'm gone, my son and everybody is going to take it over. So you have a place where you can have 24/7 Guyanese music. I'm talking with Caribbean Power Jam to make it an affiliate to the station. So if you want to listen to Guyanese music, you just click a button on the Caribbean Power Jam station. You listen to Guyanese music. It's gonna happen. We're talking with the management for that. So things are happening. So send your music into Caribbean Power Jam Radio at gmail.com. Those of you folks, send a bio with it, and when you send the music, if you have a number for the station, follow up on call and said, hey, Mr. Manager, I sent my song in. You folks send the music, but you don't follow up. You send the music, but you don't send a bio. Nobody don't know who you are, if you're a tennis roller, butterfly, or a flatbread. You got to make sure, you send something so we know we could put a face or somebody to the music. And I like the idea that you said earlier, there is enough wealth or enough space that
The pie
everybody
is big
can
enough
eat
for
and their
everybody.
belly to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
That's the blessings of
Yeah.
God, And when you're blessed so you could be a blessing to other people. So when you're blessed and you're keeping it to yourself,
That's right.
you're just robbing yourself of being a blessing, because you were
That's
blessed to
right.
be a blessing. That's the purpose of being blessed anyway. So, Ruth, it was nice talking to
Yep.
you. And before I leave, is there anything else you want to say that we didn't touch? Every interview is just limited to just a particular time. So, this is not going to be our last talk. I'm going to talk to you on WatzHott Radio. We're going to arrange so we can have, a sit down. We dissect your music a little bit more. But right now we're on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're on every Friday at WatzHott. It's WatzHott Guyana, where we play a lot of Guyanese music right here on this station. This is the only program on Caribbean Power Jam that gives time to Guyanese music, in addition to the fact that the station rotates Guyanese music during the regular hours of the day when they're not the DJs on it. So anything else you want to say before we wrap up this conversation?
Before I go, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been so supportive, who's been loving the song, and they can relate to it, and they just love the song. So with that, I just want to continue to encourage that, you support local all day, all night. Just support local. Download the songs, and you can put it as your ringtone. Let people know it's a Guyanese song that you're listening to. So I just want to say thank you. That's it. Thank you. Big ups and shout out to Vijay from Paradigm Studios. If you're looking for your next track or your first track to come out of Paradigm, hit him up. Hit him up. I'm telling you, Vijay does not disappoint. All right. So for that, just thanks to everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. Dynamic and Selector Face, for having me today. It was such a pleasure sitting down and having this conversation with you, and I really look forward to having more conversations about this as I progress into my career in music.
But that's Ruth Wilson. It's where we're going to leave you with this song. It's called Mirror, Mirror, Go. You can go to YouTube. You make sure you go to you. Everywhere you go, you subscribe, you follow. Subscribe, follow. Subscribe, follow. Everywhere. If you go and find Ruth on TikTok, on Instagram, wherever she is. Subscribe, follow.
Even on Audio Mac too.
Audio Mac, or wherever you will see it, or you will see Mirror. Once you see Mirror, this is her signature right now, because she's going back and do all the other things she's been playfully doing right now. She's going to go hug them up and romance them like how she did to this one. So it's a lot of reggae, gospel, love songs you're going to be have coming out of Ruth. You hear the name? She's going to go down into the root of everything, way deep. Because the message is deep. So, Ruth, thanks once again for being on the Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're here every Friday. So don't be a stranger, not because next week is not your interview day. You're not going to log in again, because your music is going to be rotating right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. And don't forget to check out WatzHott Radio. That's WatzHott, WatzHott radio.com. 24/7 Guyanese music. Folks, thank you once again for logging in and being with us here, and let's celebrate Ruth Wilson as she give you Mirror, 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 Mirror on the Wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
I was born in a land On the mountains of sand and clay, lay riches untold. Yeah, if you look into my eyes real closely, you'd see a fire burning from a place beneath the trees. Perfected sceneries, the mighty Pataros are rushing. Now take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah, 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 yeah. You tell me, where else can you find such beauty? Gazing over Rima's peaks, our mountains give me them luscious plains and the sweet taste of an undiscovered sparkling water spring. And I can take this feeling to a new and higher level, 'cause I'm walking on cloud nine. See the baseline in my waistline, no treble. The yana makes me groove to the beat, and I'm so blessed and I'm Guyanese. The mirror, tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take a look into the mirror. Tell me what you see. Public-private. Born in a land where men seek diamond and gold. On the mountains of sand and clay, lay riches untold. Yeah, if you look into my eyes real closely, you'd see a fire burning from a place beneath the trees. Perfected sceneries, the mighty Pataros are rushing. Now take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah, 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 yeah. You tell me, where else can you find such beauty? Gazing over Rima's peaks, our mountains give me them luscious plains and the sweet taste of an undiscovered sparkling water spring. And I can take this feeling to a new and higher level, 'cause I'm walking on cloud nine. See the baseline in my waistline, no treble. The yana makes me groove to the beat, and I'm so blessed and I'm Guyanese. The mirror, tell me what you see. This public-private conversation between you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take a look into my mirror. Tell me what you see. Public-private conversation between you and me. Baby, I'm a Guyanese. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause baby, I'm a Guyanese girl. Yeah, yeah. Oh. God bless my land. God bless my home. God bless my land.